Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Empressive channel. The podcaster and influencer Kayla Nicole clapped back at Taylor Swift after Taylor threw shade at her in her song Opalite. Now, just to give a brief backstory, Kayla is the NFL player Travis Kelce's ex. Travis Kelce is now engaged to Taylor Swift, but even though Taylor got the ring, she is still concerned about Travis's ex, Kayla. She was throwing shade at her in her song Opalite, basically insinuating that she was an attention-seeking girlfriend and she wasn't in it for love the way Travis was. And she even referenced this video of them having dinner, and Travis was annoyed that Kayla was on her phone. And Taylor actually wrote about that from Travis's viewpoint. She said, "You couldn't understand it, why you felt alone. You were in it for real. She was in her phone and you were just a pose." And so she actually talked about that in her song, which is so random, but it kind of shows you that Taylor might feel a little threatened by Kayla, because why is she concerned about Travis's ex? Why? And it was obvious to me that Travis is having conversations about Kayla to Taylor. He's probably putting her down to make Taylor feel good, but deep down we know Kayla is his real type. Now, Taylor is a billionaire. She's a superstar. She has a lot going for herself, but she's like a lot of women who get insecure and competitive over a man. And her taking digs at Kayla shows that. But Kayla gave the perfect and most strategic clapback. She waited until Halloween to dress up as Toni Braxton, and she recreated Tony's video, He Wasn't Man Enough. And she allowed the video and the song to do the talking. Y'all know, if you ever heard Toni Braxton's song, He Wasn't Man Enough for Me, Toni was basically telling this woman, I had your man first, but I chose to let him go. You chose to marry him. So stop blaming me. Stop acting so pressed. I don't want him, even though he's calling my phone, begging me to stay. But I told him to leave because he wasn't man enough for me. So Kayla basically used this song to spell it out for Taylor. She said she broke up with him. She don't want him. Stop worrying about me. And she ate Taylor up. She even showed her how a real showgirl gets down. And I know Taylor is thinking about a comeback, but honestly, I think Taylor should leave it alone, because the type of shade that Kayla throws might be a little too swift for her. She even talked about a time when she listened to the song Man Enough for Me with her friend's mother and her friend, who happens to be named Taylor as well. You can't make this up.
By the way, I'm dressed as Toni Braxton from He Wasn't Man Enough for Me. Iconic moment, 2000's legendary record. Let me tell you something about this song. I've been listening to it since it came out. I have a very specific memory about it growing up. I had a white best friend. Her name was Taylor, and her mom's name was Pam. And she was the only house that I could go over to as a kid because my mom didn't play them type of games. And I specifically remember driving home from private school in my little uniform in the back of the paddy wagon with Taylor. And her mom was playing this song, playing at the top of her lungs. And it was just like an aha moment that, wow, white people listen to black people music as well.
This is so messy. Kayla did not have to tell that story at all, but she knows what she's doing. She knows. Now, moving on to the next topic. Unfortunately, we are about to be terrorized by Blueface and Chrisean news, because Blueface is finally out of prison. Last year, he was put in prison for violating his probation, but now that he's out, drama is kicking up again. The man wasn't even out for a full 24 hours before the baby mama drama started. Now, his baby mama, Jaidyn, was furious when she saw Chrisean go live with Blueface and showcase his children. She doesn't want Chrisean around her children, and rightfully so. I mean, Chrisean, unfortunately, is a very neglectful mother. She drank and smoked all throughout her pregnancy, and her poor choices definitely affected her son. And she cares more about getting clout and running behind Blueface than anything else. So I really don't care for her at all. And I don't blame Jaidyn for not trusting her around her children.
Yeah, just PSA, I didn't approve for no crackhead bitch to be around my kids, so I hope everyone's in the same place when I arrive. I'm on the way. One thing for sure and two things for certain. You just go on live talking about, oh, and if you talk about my son and anybody that talk about my son and this is what happens to them and da 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 da. No, and if any bitch play about my kids or disrespect my kids or disrespect me about my kids, yeah, we gonna see how far I'm willing to take it. I'm not no buster bitch about my kids, okay? I don't let anybody just play with them. I don't let anybody just be around my kid. I don't let anybody, it ain't like that over here, okay?
What?
Blueface's mother, Karlissa, also went off on Chrisean. Now, Karlissa was filming Blueface's first day out, and she was showing him with his children. She was going to post this on her Patreon. You know, the whole family does all of this for clout. Every last one of them are clout chasers. But she was trying to film this moment with him and his family together. But Chrisean decided to crash the reunion. She brought her son, which was okay because Blueface accepted him as his son. So he wanted to reunite with his son and his two other children with Jaidyn. But Chrisean was acting a fool during this reunion. She was trying to touch Clarissa's hair. She even tried to touch Jaidyn's daughter, knowing good and well Jaidyn didn't want her around her kids.
All right, cool. Don't touch her. I'm telling you right now, don't touch her.
Right.
You can't touch her. You can't touch him.
When Jaidyn showed up and confronted Chrisean, they almost got into it. The security stepped in, and according to Karlissa, Chrisean was attacking the security.
You're not scared of me. I ain't scared of you. You don't even know if that's his baby. Get a DNA test, because that don't even make sense.
We were all being cordial until she put that woman's baby on that damn camera on live. She made sure she did it on live and showed all the fans where we were. You didn't have to go live and show Jaidyn's kids. You didn't have to do that. She did not have to do that, and that's what made me say, you know what, F you. I'm not trying to be your friend. I'm not trying to work with you no more. And I told that security guard, press charges. Press charges on her for scratching you and biting you under the fucking camera at the fucking place. And I'm going to go home and pray for my son, but he looks so lost. He didn't know what the to do. He trying to be there and play with all the kids. All you had to do was chill out and sit down. You know he got a woman already. There was no reason to put Jaidyn's kids on your live. Trying to be funny so she'll pull up and ruin her kid's day. Even Jonathan asked her, don't video her kids. I'm in the bathroom trying to change Journey diaper. She come in the bathroom with me. I have it all on camera. All of it is videoed. We were videoing for our day. So when she popped up with no invite, no permission, just popped up with her kid, I get it. You want to drop your baby off now? I get it. I would too. But all of that coming in the bathroom, trying to come in the bathroom while I'm trying to change my baby diaper. Then she tried to touch my baby face. And we almost got into it. You can't touch her. You can't never touch her. And we thank God that I had federal fucking agents on site and she attacked them. She fucking attacked them because they wouldn't let her get to Jaidyn. That's why. And it's all on camera. Jonathan is caught in the middle of the worst fucking experience of his life, y'all. Y'all need to pray for him because he is really trying to do the right thing. And people is playing internet games and don't really give a fuck about their kids. That baby is somewhere. She drove off and left that baby. It wasn't no car seat, no nothing. She drove off and left that baby at Mount Tasia trying to follow my son. The Jonathan daddy don't got no diapers. He ain't got no food. He don't know what the fuck to do.
This is honestly sad. It really is. But unfortunately, the whole family lives for this type of drama and dysfunction because they could create content off of it. Because everybody involved in this situation are clout chasers, and Blueface condones it. He condones Chrisean's behavior. He was just on live with DDG and Chrisean showed up and she was all on him, but he wasn't pushing away because he loves it. He loves her. Even though his mama and his other baby mama, Jaidyn, don't like her, he likes her. And he wants her around because, once again, it's all for content. So we're going to continue hearing about this toxic couple. And honestly, I hate that for us. But anyway, tell what y'all think about this video down below. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And share this video if you care. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.